What's going on, guys? It's GreskoTheGreat here, and I'm bringing you my second video, technically my first video, because after that raid video, my computer broke and I can no longer record. So, that sucked for me, but I got my new laptop back, and I'm going to be way more active, maybe a video every day, or at least I'm going to try. But I'm going to start this video off with an audio from a video of the story I learned about a soldier's deck of cards. It explains a story about a deck of cards. And I will be back after Justin Flom explains you the story. All credits go to him and his video. And thanks for watching.
Hi, my name is Justin Flom, and thank you for watching. I'd like to share with you a story. And now, I certainly can't take credit for this story. In fact, it dates all the way back to 1778, and I heard it from a recording in the late 50s. And people still are passing around the story today, so you may know it, but it means a lot to me. It starts with a soldier overseas at war, in his bunker with a deck of cards spread out on his bed. A sergeant walks in and says, "Soldier, what are you doing?" And he says, "Sir, I was just about to spend some time in prayer with the Lord." He says, "Well, it actually looks like you're about to play cards." He says, "No, sir. If you let me explain, I'll show you something kind of interesting. You see, this deck of cards may seem ordinary to you, but it acts as my Bible. You see, in a deck, the ace reminds me that there is only one God, and the two is the two halves of the Bible, the New and the Old Testament. The three, that's the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. The four, well, that's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the apostles. And the six, well, that's the 6 days in which God made the earth. The seven is the day that God rested. In a Bible, you even have the 10 Commandments, and my absolute favorite, Jesus, who is the King. In fact, he's the King of my heart." Now, at this point, the sergeant was surprised and impressed. And he says, "That's pretty neat." He goes, "It doesn't stop there, sir. You see, in a deck of cards, there's 4 suits: hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds. That's the 4 seasons. In fact, there's 13 cards in each suit. There's 13 weeks exactly in each quarter. 52 cards in the deck. There's 52 weeks in a year. So you see, sir, my deck of cards is my Bible, it's my calendar, it's my almanac. And with a deck of cards spread in front of me, I can see all the things that I am to be thankful for. Now, as a magician, I work with a deck of cards as a living. And it's a really nice story. It means a lot to me."
I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I hope you thought it was very interesting. And I hope you thought it was a great idea to put in this video. So now let's get to the gameplay. This is an 85-4 gameplay on the map Meltdown, obviously Domination. I'm using FAL red dot select fire, and I use this FAL to basically explain why it got banned from MLG. As you guys know, I'm a competitive player, and the FAL got banned like last weekend, but it doesn't like really start there. It starts way back in UMG Chicago in December, I believe. I think it was in December, and the big thing there was FAL select fire, and it was because it was the most powerful weapon in the game, and you could hold it down automatically and kill someone in 2 shots. So it was basically absolutely ridiculous. So after UMG, right before MLG Dallas, select fire got banned, I believe. So then people were like, "Oh, that should stop a lot of things," but it really didn't. MLG really didn't think that a lot of players would have good trigger fingers. Well, it turns out a lot of players did, or they adapted to getting a good trigger finger to use the FAL. So they got a good trigger finger in FAL, and everyone used the FAL at MLG Dallas, and it was still overpowered. So it kept being used, and it finally got banned last weekend. And the community's response was absolutely ridiculous. Everyone was so happy, and personally, I loved the decision by MLG, because I personally think the FAL takes no skill to use. I can use it, as you can see here. I can use it. I'm holding down. I use select fire obviously here, and it's ridiculous. And I think it takes no skill. I could take really bad players and take take away their FAL and they're nothing, basically. So that's my take on the banning of the FAL. So I want to show you how overpowered it is actually in this game. Another video I'm trying to work on is trying to get a video with the Cat 40, getting a good gameplay only with the Cat 40, show why that got banned also. And yes, so my competitive gaming life, I guess you could say right now, is not too well, I guess you could say. I guess you could say last team on that video, I think it was February, that I posted that video. And I was on a team named Supra. And things didn't turn out with them, I guess you could say. It just didn't work out for different reasons that I'm not going to go into detail about. So that was basically my last full team, except SmiTe, which I was on like not last weekend, but the weekend before that. I was on that team, but I got dropped not for skill. It was I was being very unprofessional on Twitter towards other players, and I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want you guys to change your opinion about myself. But I still have no hard feelings towards them, and I hope they have no hard feelings toward me. I still love the guys, all the guys over at SmiTe. I hope they make it to the top, which I think they will. They're a very good team. And shout out to them. I will put their Twitters in the description. They don't have a fourth yet, so I'll put their third, all three of them, and their team Twitter. So make sure you go follow them and follow myself also, which is at ill_Gresko. The reason it's ill_Gresko is because tomorrow I'm going to be running with a team named ill. I'm going to be running with them. We need a fourth right now. I'm also put their Twitters in the description, and I will hopefully bring another video to you guys tomorrow to go into more depth about our team. Hopefully we have a fourth by then. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the story that I shared with you today. And Gresko's back on YouTube, guys. So thank you. Follow me on Twitter at ill_Gresko. Subscribe, favorite, comment, and like the video if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys later, and I will always respond to your questions on Twitter. So don't be afraid to ask me anything. And love you guys. Peace.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. UAV inbound. Orbital VSAT on standby. Friendly orbital VSAT online. We're winning this struggle. Securing C. All flags secure. Hold your position. K9 unit awaiting orders. Swarm on standby. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Swarm inbound. Friendly K9 unit in your AO.